Well, so far I came up empty-handed this morning. Checked 2 spots, nothing. Oh, I caught a possum, let that go. And I'm on my 3rd spot by this pond. But one thing I want to add, this backpack that I have, backpack frame with that garbage can inside the backpack. Oh my gosh, it is so comfortable walking out here. Obviously, you got a chest strap that goes across to hold the straps closer together to keep them on your shoulders. And then you got the waist. Then you got these cinch straps like I mentioned in a previous video. So you can pull them up so it rides more on your hips instead of your shoulders. Oh my gosh. I never wore one of those trapper backpack baskets, but I don't know, this is awesome. It's a little noisy. Whatever I put in there, it's hitting the sides of the garbage can. It's kind of like dunka 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 kind of a thing. Yeah, dunka dunka dunka. But it is so comfortable. Well, as I'm walking up, I don't have anything in my dog proof. Nope. There's nothing. I got the dog proof right there. Since I put it out, there's been that piece of cat food on top of the rim of the dog proof, and nothing. Nothing on this one either. There's enough droppings around here to tell me that there is raccoons. Nothing got that either, no mice. Well, the wind's from the opposite direction now, so I got all this pond scum to deal with. I was going to set a conibear. Now I don't know where the other runs are, or little holes for to set on, so I'll check I have a 110 over there, and I got some footholds, coil springs on hag brackets over here, so if I have anything, I'll show it. Well, I got a muskrat in a 110. I'm sure you can't see it, but well, I'm going to step out there and hopefully I don't drop my phone. I got it right there. Yesterday I didn't have, there. What I did yesterday or the day before is I didn't set the 110 down far enough. It was more or less on top of the hole, above the hole, and I didn't catch anything. So I'm thinking, moron, set it down farther like I did the previous day when I caught the first one here. So I reset it, or replaced it lower in the hole where it was the previous day or 2 days before, and now it produced another muskrat. So kind of hoping I have something on those coil springs. If not, move on to the next, I guess. Well, it's a pretty dreary morning. This is a continuation from yesterday's video, or yesterday's clips, and I'm glad I moved that conibear the other day, or the 110 body grip. I ended up getting another muskrat out of this little hole here. Trying to find another hole like this, but not certain where to look. But well, I know where to look. What I thought was a little bit of a run. It looks like it, but I can't feel a hole going into the side of the pond here, so for a bank den. So I think I might set another 110 over where I got some of the footholds. So I'll take this one out, reset it, and move on. Hopefully I got 2 more checks, 2 more spots. I'm hoping to have a raccoon. I haven't gotten one yet today or yesterday, so it's kind of a slow go as far as that. And I'll show you where I put 2 more coyote sets that I set up yesterday. Oh, there's a deer. I only caught that one muskrat, and that was it. I'm kind of hoping the coffee's still warm in the coffee pot when I get back. Well, not only were my catches at a minimum, like one muskrat, the coffee isn't warm either. I gotta nuke that up now. It's hot now. Well, it's the next day, and it's Friday, November 15th. It's another slow day. I have 1 muskrat so far from that pond, which I didn't really care to show, because how many times are you going to want to see that same pond, me pulling the same muskrat? So I got a colony trap right here in this ditch right there. Let's see what I have. Yesterday I checked, there's nothing in it, so I decided to put some of this grass over the top instead of having them swim over the trap, just for something to, like a dive stick, just have them go under a little bit farther. And I believe it worked. I can see something a little bit. Well, sure enough, smaller muskrat, but I ain't biased. So I'll put that back and go to the next spot on this property, see if I have anything in my coyote sets, check to see if there's any tracks, any newer tracks, and then I'll check the pocket sets that I have in that ditch that I did up on the other day, where I caught that double on a raccoon. So stick around, and I have one more check after that. I set a live trap in a storage building that has a bunch of straw bales in, so I put birdseed in there along with some apples and apple slices and Hall Baker's coon lure. See what happens on that one. So stick around, I'll show you what I have for that setup, all the setups. So all right, well, this is the rat I just caught in a colony trap, and this is the one that I caught on that pond. You can tell the difference. This one's obviously younger, so hopefully some bigger ones come through that ditch. Actually, it's a creek, so yeah, that's what I'm hoping. All right, to be more specific on where I put those 2 coyote sets, I'm facing the east right now. In that picture I was facing the west. Here's what I have, kind of a flat set scent post kind of a deal, and I have a dirt hole right here. I got the trap is right there, and then the dirt hole with the bait is right there, with a little bit of scent and urine on top. And this is the tracks that I was talking about earlier. See right here, right there, You can see them better over here. Yeah, right there. There. I marked an X with my foot just to make sure I notice these today, not to think that they came through again. And this was Monday, and it rained since, so the tracks are still there, and those tracks go that way. I should check down there once. Looks like a small buck right there. Nice 8-point. Matt. That's cool. That's really cool. Alright, I said I'd show you where that live trap I have set in this machine shed, which has a bunch of straw in. It's right here. Here's the bales of straw, and I got my live trap right there. Looks like there's a little bit of, there's a hole, a couple holes that go back in there, and there's the straw that's in front of the trap is kind of matted down, but I did set some dog proofs outside along this barn or machine shed. There wasn't much anchoring as far as putting my stakes in, because I think there's concrete underneath the dirt, but I did find a spot where I could, and I have a pretty decent sized raccoon in a dog proof. I'll show you in a minute. I'm gonna go get my gun. All right, I'll show you. He's a big one. Oh my gosh, he's big. But I got to figure out how. I got to be careful on how I do this. He's right against a block wall, and I don't need to end up dispatching him with a 22 and hitting, ricocheting off the block. So I'll figure something out, and I'll show you and explain what I did. Alright, I did dispatch him with my 22. He came out a little bit closer to me, and I was able to be safe about it. I dispatched him, and I'll show you what I have, what's going on here. There's a distinct trail that's right here. It goes underneath these tires and goes along the wall. What I did too is I noticed that there was a little bit of a trail right here that I've noticed, and there's some droppings from a raccoon, so I decided to put a dog proof here, and that it didn't connect with anything. So this is a fair sized raccoon. I think I'm gonna weigh him when I get home. All right, it's been a kind of a slow week for me, actually, which is, it is what it is. And this will end this little series. The next one I have, next video I'll probably put up is maybe Wednesday or next Saturday, with the catches that I have during the week, which I'm not gonna have out too long. I plan on pulling traps or setting them off, let's see, on Wednesday, maybe even Thursday, and because of deer season coming up next week, Saturday, a week from tomorrow already. So you'll see some video from that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So I got that rebaited. This is my last check. I'm gonna go home, kind of wash him up a little bit and let him dry, and I'll have something to do this afternoon. I got those 2 muskrats, and so I hope you enjoyed this little little video. I don't know how long it's going to be, but thanks for following along. And yeah, this is a couple day check kind of a deal. So all right, I am going to head home, clean this one up. Like I said, I'll put a video playlist or a video here and my face there, and subscribe down below. All right, or right here. God, I can never get that right. It's always my left shoulder. So all right, enjoy the little things. Tight chains